So now it's time to make the video that I actually already made and somehow just disappeared, and I ended up with a 20-minute clip of nothing. Yeah, don't know really what happened, but so the topic is, as always down in the title below, it will be the topic we're talking about today, and that is, will Boruto actually surpass Naruto? So, right off the rip, I'm just going to tell you guys no, and I have reasons for that. One being simply, if Boruto can somehow surpass and or convey feelings just as good and or if not better than the way Naruto did, and the thing that that's a secret in this all, that's a problem. Naruto was with us for 14 years. Boruto is not going to be with us for 14 years, and the people that are going to be supporting Boruto and or whatnot are the people that supported Naruto and actually grew up with Naruto, and now we're of age to where it's kind of hard to grow up with Boruto. I think it's going to be a totally different perspective, and I feel as if Boruto will always be in his father's shadow, and he can only, come out of it if he's really kind of Aaron for 14 years. This is the only character in anime that we truly grown up with, and some people may point to One Piece or something like that, and or maybe even Bleach. No. They were like 15 and 16 already. We started at 8 years old with Naruto and grew up to that 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 years old. We literally grew up with this character, and no other show has really been able to do that, right? No other show has done that. And I feel as if Boruto's always going to be stuck in his father's shadow, figuratively, literally. Us as a viewer, every time he does something, we're going to be like, remember when Naruto did that? Naruto didn't do that, but remember whenever Naruto did this? Boruto will always be stuck in his father's shadow. I think that's the main plot of Boruto too. That's what it's going to be about. That's what he's upset about, and he wants to surpass his father. And I don't think he can. Once again, literally and figuratively, I just don't ever see him being able to come out of that shadow. Because every time, one, he looks like Naruto, for God's sake. So, and then we're like, wow, that's Naruto's kid. Wow, you see what Naruto's kid did? I bet you he'll become Hokage like Naruto did. And it's always gonna be something like that. Those are my, kind of examples, if you guys understand, like, the kind of, like, metaphor-esque kind of way I'm trying to tell you guys. He's never going to be able to come out of that. I just don't see how he's going to be able to. I mean, maybe he can. Maybe he can. I'm never gonna say never, but I just don't see it. I just don't see how he's ever going to be able to do that. I feel as if Boruto is going to be a show that everyone's going to enjoy because it's part of the Naruto franchise, right? But it's never going to be a show to where we're like, man, wow. We're going to lean back and say, I wish Naruto did that. Instead we're going to be saying, I'm glad Boruto is a lot like Naruto. And, here lies the key. I think it's really character differential, not only in abilities, which technically, I mean, if I'm pretty sure that Naruto the Last is canon. You guys can tell me I'm wrong if I'm not. I mean, if I am, but I'm pretty sure that's technically canon. That movie, I actually just watched it, made a video. I don't know if this video is going to go out the same day as the previous Naruto video I made, but yeah, nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. But if Boruto should actually be stronger than his father, one, he has the Stage of Six Paths chakra in him, because Naruto obviously has some of that, and that should go to Boruto whenever he's born. Father's genes and or genetics. And at the same time, we look at Hinata, and technically she has the Stage of Six Paths brother in her. So right then and there, it's just kind of like, whoa. This is going to be these two kids. Was it Himigari and Boruto should be the closest thing to the Stage of Six Paths to ever live, right? Outside of his descendants, of course, but outside of that, these people, their kids should be the closest thing to that. So obviously, their power should be absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible, right? So I'm just saying, I think just maybe Boruto will always be walking in Naruto's shadow.